Recording. Shrink. And back in the game. What? Who? Uh-oh. Hold on a second here. I got
Mm-hmm.
ghouls going after my provisioners.
That's not good.
On the other hand, my provisioner's pretty badass.
Beat it.
Really?
This time.
I basically gave them combat rifles, ammo, combat armor, and everything. So they're tough. But I still don't like to leave them by themselves.
No.
It's not nice. You're
Not
asking them
nice
to
at
go
all.
out and tromp around in a very dangerous. Okay, so this is we're coming up on the Starlight drive-in. It's nighttime, so you're seeing this all at night. And here we go. Quite a view. It's actually pretty beautiful. It's an industrial town, so it is not pretty. It's laid out in a square because that's what the theater is, and where the popcorn station was is where all the businesses are, and along the more roadside is where all the factories are, and then all of the housing is here on the hillside coming in, and lots of guns. I don't put up walls because the walls cause grief to the AIs, you know, um, telling people where to go and whatnot. So instead I just put up a wall of death in the form of tons of guns and
There you
missile
go.
turrets. So here is where they live. Lots of street lamps. I like it light. In case synths show up, you want them to be able to kill the synths right away. None of that hide in the dark shit. And too small in order to, I basically opted out on doing any agriculture here. As far as plots go, I have the old style just to feed everybody. And still some houses that aren't quite built yet, like that, along here. And then the businesses. Oh, I keep Bissy all here protected. My cow. In the middle of all the businesses. She can't get out and wander around, but she doesn't want to anyway. She's a fat cow. She just wants to sit and eat. Spirits, whatnot. Well, that's all she wants to do, which is fine. She's a cow. What is she going to want to do other than that?
See, she has no ambition, apparently.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Cows with guns. She wants to rule the world. So that's aluminum recycler. This is a ammunition depot. It basically makes ammo. I've lost my, there we go, sorry. It just makes lots and lots of ammo and sells it to people, and that's why we make lots of money here. This one hasn't been nabbed yet and isn't built. And then rubber recycler. This is just a regular junk shop recycler, takes everything. Wilson's
Got work to do.
toy
Can't
shop,
talk
or
now.
toy, not shop, toy maker. And then they close up for the day. That is a pump house. Here we have a robot recycling, wood, and then robot, what does it say? I know this one. This is, they got these cool little plaques which you can check on. A robotics workshop. And you can see that it eats up 12 of my power, 12 of my defense, but look at that tax rate, 6.9 times the normal. It produces lots of money. Fault tech, I like that. Yep. So anyways, those are my, and they're still working on some. There are the more residences with the water protected in the middle of all of them. And there you have it. There's my industrial town.
Dun, dun, dun.
Da, da,
Sounds
da.
very cool.
It's actually pretty good. It's pretty good. Not bad. I'm pretty pleased with it all. It looks industrial. It looks like a dirty industrial town where people work, but they're not miserable like, they're happy.
Hear about that farm run by ghouls?
I did hear about that farm run by ghouls. I actually was over there. I saved their asses. Not that you care, Jaden.
Nope.
But you can share that now. That's now, you can pass that along, not rather than just say, hey, did you hear about this ghoul farm? You can say, hey, did you hear how the general saved that ghoul farm and now that ghoul farm's part of the Minutemen? Yeah, it's pretty miraculous. It's pretty cool. And by the way, are you part of the Minutemen? Not? Then you suck. Otherwise, you,
Nobody
yeah.
Can't you do
You're not-
something to help?
Okay.
you're gonna ask me.
I got
Okay.
surprisingly vehement all of a sudden.
Yeah, if you're not part of it, hey, I've got the old Benjamin Franklin stuff up on the walls, which is great. The join or die. That's the
Oh.
Minutemen. That's from the Revolutionary War.
Yes.
Good old Benjamin Franklin. Let it be
have heard of
known.
that,
Yeah,
yes.
join or die. There's the only two choices here. So yes, and different settlements look different ways. Hold on a second. I'll show you. Here we go. Now I got to figure out a way to. Here we go. And I'll show you Grey Gardens because that's a settlement that is weird in that it's really not big enough and it's all along. But I showed you. It looks like a rat nest warren, like in some of the South American cities, which have a lot of poor housing built up on a mountainous, and it's all kind of very it's like in the Fast Five, Fast and the Furious stuff. Anyways,
Ah.
you can understand all of these half statements, can't you?
Oh yeah.
I'm so close.